Oh, what's good?
How's it going?
How you doing?
What is this, week 5?
Week 5.
Week 5. Almost done.
All
Getting
right.
down to crunch time.
I'm Adam, your coach of the Charizard Champions.
I'm Tyler, the button pusher of the Cleveland Conkelders.
Let's go over the standings right now. If you guys, oh, come on, don't do this to me. If you guys want to join me on the DHL document, feel free. We're going to go down to the Kanto standings. Oh, these are week 4 standings. You guys need to find that out after the video because I'll update it after the video.
Oops.
All you gotta know is Trevor's in first.
Actually, basically, top 2 stay.
Yeah, because
Austin
David won.
moves up.
And both Chris and Blake lost, so Austin would move up, and Matt moves up.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Although Matt is in front of Austin because Matt would be at 4-2.
Yeah.
I don't know why someone put him below Austin. Oh. What is going on? Okay, whatever. We're going to go to our first match. Trevor and Balake. This match was pretty one-sided.
Yeah. On paper, it looked pretty good. And then we didn't know that the Victini was choice scarfed.
And neither did the Mega Beedrill.
And with the B-Drill gone, because the Victini could still outspeed, he didn't go for the protect.
The sun was up, and Trevor said that the damage from a V-Create in the sun to a Mega Beedrill was like 7 times overkill.
Damn.
So
That's a dead B-Drill.
That is a dead B-Drill.
Gone.
Um,
And B-Drill honestly puts a lot of pressure on Trevor's team. So that just opened up the whole battle right there.
But Metagross is doing amazing in the league with 5 and 7.
Yeah.
5 brought, 7 kills, and 1 faint, so it's only died once.
Man, Rotomo.
Dude, Rotomo.
Holy crap.
Rotomo.
Holy crap.
Trevor did acknowledge to me that if Blake would have brought Curslax like he did the week before, that he had no way to get around it. It was just going to wall him and kill things.
Mm-hmm. No, that would have been good.
All right. Austin and Chris. So this match was done over Showdown, so you guys can go check the link on the Facebook page. And the match was pretty decent, actually. It went back and forth, and they both got kills, and they both made some pretty good switches. Chris made a bad switch from Chandelure into Tentacruel on the Swampert.
Yeah.
Costing him that Swampert went for Earthquake. Obviously, there was no need for him to go to anything else.
Yeah, that was the easiest play.
Mm-hmm. He did bring in the questionable play was Swords Dancing twice on the Arcanine.
Mm-hmm. With the Absol.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, in case you guys didn't know, Sucker Punch is only +1, and Extreme Speed is always +2. Priority. If you have any questions on priority moves, go talk to Kirk. We had a long conversation about this one day. He's the expert now. And then we have Matt and Kirk.
Very good battle.
Dude, this match was good. Matt was super prepared, and I was really excited. He was telling me that he battled so much on Showdown. He had a slow week at work, so he was able to prepare more, and he just couldn't decide on what he wanted on his Cofagrigus. And he was just being this big baby about what he wanted on Cofagrigus. And then it didn't even matter because Cofagrigus...
I was so surprised that this battle ended the way it did with the early turns. With Cofagrigus going down with just sacking a Frostlass at Destiny Bond, I was like, wow, Kirk just opened up Matt's team.
Mm-hmm.
But the big surprise was the Gyarados with the Fire Blast.
Oh, yes.
That just opened up Skarmory to not be able to roost up, and that just kind of unfolded Kirk's team, really.
Mm-hmm. Matt applied great pressure between the Gyarados and the Entei. Entei was able to just pick off kills because Entei has that natural base speed of 100, and Kirk doesn't have a lot of Pokemon over that threshold of 100. Maybe Toxicroak and Zoroark are it. And he thought he was choice scarfed or choice banded.
Yeah.
Doing the damage that it did to one of his walls. I can't remember who it was. It may be Drapion. It was.
I think it was,
because
actually.
Drapion dropped to one extreme speed from Entei. He was just like done. But Entei put in a lot of work, picked up a lot of. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
9 and 4.
It was hard to put that
Dude.
down with the assault vest put onto it. It just has that perfect bulk, speed, and power.
Yeah. So a good game. Now our cross match. David and Keenan, they are away at a cruise. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. If you guys get the chance to watch this.
This was a great battle.
This was a really good match.
Yeah.
Mostly in David's favor, though. Keenan couldn't really get much of a chance to really get a stride into what he needed. David just brought
He had
all
that
of the
little extra bit.
Yeah, David just brought like a couple things that just he did not prepare for.
Yeah.
One of the things that Keenan could have done differently that would have helped out is setting up the dragon dances on the Feraligatr and just going for waterfall instead of aquajet. And then he went for crunch the second turn, and Hitmontop was just like, here's a Mach Punch.
Yeah.
So it took a ton of damage.
Unnecessary damage.
Yeah.
I think if he just waterfalled, he probably could have finished it off with an aquajet. That would have been
Oh,
safe.
definitely. Because
you know?
aquajet is only base 40,
Yeah.
and it doesn't get the sheer force boost, and sheer force boosts waterfall plus life orb. It 100% would have killed it. Also, it close combat at the turn before, so its defenses were already low.
Yeah.
Like, David had it in there to stack off against it so he can bring in his nice and choice scarf Murkrow, because that boy
Put in work.
That bird put in work.
He was used perfectly. He
100%.
brought it in at the right times.
One thing that Keenan did very nicely is his superior had gyro acid. Is that right?
Yeah.
And he used it on the Cloyster and got rid of its skill link, and you're like, oh my goodness, that's amazing, that's awesome. And David was like, nah, that don't matter. This is a special Cloyster. Here's that ice beam. Here's some hydro pumps. David just did great to prepare.
He basically just hard countered everything that Keenan's been doing perfectly.
Amazing. So good games. And now we will head into
Week 6.
Week 6 predictions. Who's our first one?
Hayden Trevor.
Hayden and Trevor. Now, the biggest thing to point out is Trevor is versing the same OU core twice because of you and Hayden.
Yep.
Because you guys decided to trade all of your OU picks together.
It happened.
So Trevor has the lucky
The joy
draw of versing Mega Stabli and Klefki yet again. All he's got to do is burn.
Yeah, just burn turn 1, and Hayden doesn't have any threats, so you don't have to freeze those. So that's good.
No, it's good. But make sure you bring the Ice Punch, Trevor, because
It'll
Ice
come in
Punch,
handy.
You'll get that freeze. You'll probably get the freeze on Darmanitan because
Why not?
why
Ice
not?
freezes fire
Ice
types.
freezes fire types all day long.
110%.
110% chance. Watch it actually happen. If it actually happens, I'm going to buy a lotto ticket, like right there. I will walk out wherever we are, go to the nearest gas station, and say $30, easy picks. Give me.
Easy picks.
Let's see. What do they have to look out for? The Horiyama would put in a lot of work in this match.
I really think it could. It's got that bulk to take something and dish it out.
Oh, 100%.
And then, honestly, Victini can be so different, and that's why he's so good, I think, in this.
Yeah,
this
these base
format.
100 Pokemon. And I'm surprised no one had picked up Mew, because Mew can be anything you want.
Yeah.
Ever. And in case you guys didn't know, go to GameStop, pick up your codes from Mew. Should sponsor me, GameStop. Advertising you right now. Sponsor me, Pokemon. I'm advertising you right now. Alright, what's our next match?
Blake Austin.
Blake and Austin. Now, hopefully these guys will finish their match this time, because last season they didn't get the chance to. And Blake ended up going to McDonald's, getting himself a nice Coke, getting some snack on.
Tried.
And, yeah, dude, Mega Gallade? 10-2?
Yeah.
Dude,
I saw that and I was like, that doesn't even make sense.
No.
That is crazy.
No. Oh my goodness.
He's
So we
taking
got
all the
Mega
kills.
Beedrill versus Mega Gallade. I do have to give the matchup to Mega Gallade. Mega Gallade could probably live that one hit and just be like, here's us confusion. Not even stab. Just, like,
Yeah.
special Gallade. Although, hang on. Blake does have the Venusaur, and it gets Leaf Storm. So, the Predator to Mega Gallade is Leaf Storm. And Chris obviously forgot that when he had Celebi in against it in his match, and forgot to click Leaf Storm, because Leaf Storm is Mega Gallade killer. It's kryptonite. It's got that cape. It's got to be weak to something. Why not Leafs? Looking at the matchup though, dude, is it just me or does Blake only have Gen 1 Pokemon?
Wow. It only took us 6 weeks to notice that he only has Gen 1 Pokemon.
That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, and he's got Pikachu? What is this guy? Young Red?
Living in the 90s. Anyhow, these teams actually do stack up pretty well, I think.
Yeah, they both have good counters to each other. Blake will have to prepare a little bit more to get around the Mega Gallade. Obviously, having first gen probs with the massive weakness to Psychic that first gen came across.
Right.
But
Should be a good one.
I am excited. They're only one match difference from each other. Like Blake is 2-3 and Austin's 3-2. So
could go anyway.
It could go either way. Who we got next?
Matt and Kyle.
Okay. Mega Ampharos, Mega Gyarados, both breaking molds. And I'm going to have to give it to Mega Ampharos.
Yeah.
Just because Mega Ampharos gets that.
It's got the bulk.
The Thunderbolt. Although, I'm not saying that it won't, but I think it might be able to live an Earthquake from Gyarados. It's not stab.
I think so.
Now, Matt did pick up Mega, which can cause a huge problem for Kyle's team. We obviously seen how much of a problem Kyle has against Bugs type Pokemon when he battled, who was it? It was like 2 weeks ago. Was it Austin? Or was it Chris? I don't remember.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, it was Chris because Mega Scizor just put in a lot of work against his team.
Okay, yeah.
It was crazy amount. So he's got to prepare for that. He does have Crawdad now, which gives him a little more speed. He's got the priority that he probably will need to get around him. But Matt also has good priority users in his team, like the extreme speed,
he has so much.
Lucario.
I think he has like 7 priority users or something like that.
Obviously, the extreme speed Entei is around. Bishop with Sucker Punch. Aquajet Quillfish now. Girder with Mach Punch.
Zangoose with
a quick attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
There's a lot to look out for.
A lot to look out for. But good luck, Kyle. You might need it because Matt's doing pretty hot in this league.
Yeah, he's on a roll.
He's on a roll,
Stepped
dude.
his game up from last season.
Definitely, 100%. What we got next, dog?
Kirk and Drew.
This is the cross match. Now, make sure you guys pay attention to who dropped who in this week's free agent pickup because Kirk's now got my boy Mandibuzz switching teams from the Charizard champions. I thought its wing was hurt, and he wanted to say, I need a season off, coach. And I was like, okay, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and put you on the bench. Maybe we'll get you next season. But he was like, it's okay. I got a baller-ass cousin. And he was like, oh, you mean Honchkrow? And I was like, okay, dog, I'll keep it in the family.
He got a participation trophy.
Yeah, he got a participation trophy. So with that pickup, Kurt's kind of...
He's got that bulk, though.
He's got the bulk. Like, Drew will have a hard time breaking the bulk, but Drew did also drop the
Salamence
for the Zapdos. And Zapdos is very versatile, and it dropped from OU to UU.
And it fits his team style very well, I think.
Yes, definitely.
It gives him another thing to just volt switch out of, and
Yep.
you can just get that core going.
I'm pretty sure at this point, every one of his Pokemon gets. Oh, Altaria doesn't.
Altaria doesn't, yeah. Other than that.
And Malamar and Sandslash. 3.
Yeah.
Nine of his
crazy.
Pokemon get Volt Turn.
That's crazy.
That's stupid. Why do I keep doing that?
That's a problem.
I hope that Drew will pick up this win because Johto needs that win, and it's been going back and forth. Obviously, until I beat Blake. So.
No, I think this is gonna be a good one. It's two totally opposite play styles.
Yeah. Drew mixes up his playstyle, which is really hard to predict. I had a hard time with it when he battled me. And then he's been playing like poop since he battled me. It makes me look bad because it's my only loss. What is this? But good luck, guys. Best of luck to you, Drew. Obviously, being a little biased. But that's all it is.
That's it. That's all.
All right, guys. We'll see you Sunday.
Sunday.